All right, the 5x5 was way more challenging to my brain today than it had any right to be, so I have no idea whether I'm going to be able to pull off a 7x7 in the foggy state that I'm in. I'll also call out that someone's watching Jaws upstairs, so if you happen to hear ominous music, it's just the TV upstairs. -6, there's only one choice there. It has to be 1-7. Let's see what else we got. This row, we got a lot of information. There's only one choice here for 8. It's 1-2-4. So go 1-2-4. There's a 1 here, so this is just 2-4. And 1-2-4. This 12, you can't do 6-6, right? So it can only be 5-7. And that leaves only a few out. In general, the divided by 2 in a 7x7, it can only be 1-2, 2-4, or 3-6. And because of everything else that we've called out here, it's got to be 3-6. I think this 30, it's 1-5-6 or 5-3-2. And I thought that was going to help us, but it's not, right? If the 6 is here, it's got to be 1-5, and we can make that work. And if the 6 isn't in here, it's 5-2-3, which also works. So nothing there yet. In this last row, I know I've called this out before, but sometimes it's the numbers like 7 and 5 that aren't divisors for a lot of numbers. Sometimes it's easier to place them. So if I'm looking here, where could I put the 7? You know, not here, not here. It would have to be here, which would make this 7-5. By the same token, I can't put a 5 here, here, or here. So that is going to be our 5-7. What else do we know then? This can't be 6-3 because of this. So this is going to be 1-2-4, 1-2 or 2-4. The 2 is here, so that's that. And then this is going to be either 1 or 4. Which means, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing a 6. And then I guess either the 1 or the 4, whatever makes sense. So whatever ends up fitting. So we'll put the 6 there for now. I'm not sure how important this is yet, but in this top row, the 4 doesn't go anywhere except for one spot. I can't put it here, can't put it here. 4 times nothing even goes into 30. So this has to hold our 4. We don't know if it's 2-4 or 4-6 yet, but we'll get there. But we know that there's no more 4s in the row. And then also with the 7, can't go here. We know that's a 4, so the 7 can't go in there. 7 can't go in here, so this becomes our 7. Makes that a 5. Now that I think about it, this down here, if we know this is a 6, 72 divided by 6 is 12, so we need 12 more multiplying, okay? There's 2 ways to get 12. 6 times 2, 3 times 4. So you either have 6, 6, 2, or 6, 3, 4. And if I said it was 6, 6, 2, everything breaks because of this 2. So it cannot be 6, 6, 2. It has to be 6, 3, 4. So how do we place that? The 3 can't go in here because of this, so I'll put the 3 here. And then we have the 6 and the 4 left to place. Put the 4 there, 4 might go there, and then that prevents that from being a 4, so that becomes a 1. And we know that that's going to be 4, 6. All right, I want to think about this. If I want to put something here, The 1 is gone, the 2 is gone, the 3 is gone. You could do 4, 5, or you could do 5, 6. Can't do 6, 7 because of the 7s. So we know at least there's a 5 in there. It's going to be 4, 5, or 4, 6. And then, though, let's say I want to place the 4. I can't put the 4 here because it doesn't go into 30, right? Right, and it's eliminated here. So the 4 has to go down here, and that means the only number left in this column is a 6. So this 30 is 156. Right, 156. Oh, and the 1 is here, so that makes it a 5, and that's a 1. Then here, the 6 is gone, so it's 2, 4. And the 6 is gone, so that's a 3, and that's a 6. Just some minor cleanup. This 2 means that's not a 2. So it's only 1, 4 there. And then, I don't know, this, when you have it divided by 3 in a 7 by 7, there's only 2 choices, 1, 3, and 2, 6. And we have a 1 and a 2 over here. So we don't know exactly what it is, but we can place it. So if it was a 1, 3, I would have to place it like this, 1, 3, because of this 1. And if it was a 2, 6, I would have to place it 2, 6 because of this 2. I can't put the 2 here. So I don't know. We learn something about those squares, even if we can't fully place them. And then in this row, if I'm looking for a place to put the 7, you know, not here, not here, not here, not here. Obviously, you've got this choice, and this choice. And if I put the 7 here, this would be a 1, but that breaks. So the 7 cannot go here, which means the 7 goes somewhere in here. Okay, here's something that I'm looking at in this column. If there's a 7 in here, the answers are, the other answers to get to 16 are 6 and 3, 5 and 4. So it's 7, 6, 3, or 7, 5, 4. What's not there is a 1 or a 2. So we know that there's not a 1 or a 2 in this group, and especially in this column. That's okay on the 1, but that means we need to place the 2 somewhere other than in here. So where does the 2 go? Not here. Can't put the 2 in here because you can't do 2, 8. We just said the 2 doesn't go in here. So that means the 2 has to go in here. So that has to be 2, 5. And does that tell us anything else? We know the 5's not there. We know the 2's not there. This is still either 6, 4 or 7, 3, but we don't know which. And then I think if I'm looking in this column, I was thinking about the 5's. Going up and I've got a 5 in this column. 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 I don't yet know where to put the 5 in this column. So, okay, where could it go? It can't go here because of this. It can't go here because of this. It can't go here. There's nothing, that doesn't add up to anything. It can't go here because of 5 plus 5. And then it can't go here because they're divided by 3. So that leaves us with the 5 going there. And if it's -2, it can't be 3, so it has to be 7, which means this is not a 7, and the 7 has to go there. Also, this 5 impacts this, so that's a 2, that's a 5, this 5 impacts this, that's a 4, that's a 5, this 4 helps us over here, so that becomes a 2, that can't be a 2, this is 1, 4, this is 1, 4. Alright, well that gave us a whole bunch of information. Let's see where we go next. Down here, this bottom row, I'm thinking about the numbers that we have left to play with, a 1, a 4, and a 6, and where to place them. The 1 could go here, the 1 can't go here. If I put a 1 here, this would have to be a 2 and it would break. So I can't put the 1 here, can't put the 1 here, the 1 has to go there, which makes that a 4. What else can we do, if anything? Oh, this 4 impacts this 4, so that's a 6. That's a 4, the only number left in this row is a 6. This has to be a 5 or a 7, but the 5 is here. So we got a 7. This 6, wait, no, I'm not looking at it clearly. This, the only number left here is a 3. And then 3 divided by 3, 1. Cool. I'm making lots of progress. Now I'm looking in this column, trying to place numbers. Where could the 1 go? Obviously, it's filled here, filled here. I can't go 1, 7 here. Not only because the 1 and the 1 are blocking it, but also 1, 7 is blocked by this 7. So the 1 has to go in here somewhere, which means that these two are 1, 4. That means the 4 is taken in this column, so this can't be a 4. That's a 2, that's a 4. And then the only numbers left here in this column to make 8 are 3, 5. This has to be 3, 5. There's a 5 right here. This 5 impacts this square. I don't know if it's helpful for later, but with the 1s here and the 1s here, that means there's no more 1. The 1s are eliminated from these rows. Something to keep in mind maybe for later. Here in the 10s, the 7 is gone, so this can't be 7, 3, it has to be 6, 4. And since the 4 is up here, we know how to place it, 6, 4. And then the only number left here in this row is a 3. 7 plus 3 is 10. To get to 16, we have to put a 6 there. We're gonna finish this soon. What do we got? Here's another 10. The 7 and 3 are gone, so it has to be 6, 4 again, just like this 6, 4. To put 6, 4 here, the 6 is taken in that row, so that's a 4, that's a 6. This 4 means that's a 1, and that's a 4. For a -5, the only two options are 1, 6 and 2, 7, but the 6 is gone, so it's 2, 7. If I put 2, 7 in here, there's a 7 right there, so it's a 2 and a 7. Makes that a 1, makes that a 7, and we are finishing up with the only numbers left in this row, 2, 3, and there's a 2 here, so 2 and a 3, and we're done. See you next week. Thanks for watching.